What's good, everybody? It's your boy TJ the Realist, back at it again with another video. I'm taking a different approach this time, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to spark controversy. I'm not trying to clout chase or whatever. This is just a genuine video from me to Willie D. And he'll probably never see the video. It is what it is, but just from a fan perspective, you know what I mean? Because I like to consider myself as somebody that has a voice and somebody that knows how to articulate and project my thoughts. I may not be right all the time, but everything that I say come from the heart and I stand on what I say. If I'm wrong, correct me. And I'm gonna leave it at that, you know what I'm saying? But I have issues with Willie D. Now, before I get started, let me say this real quick. Willie D and the Ghetto Boys has been a part of my childhood. You know what I mean? I know about it. We got the albums, Scarface, huge fans of the Ghetto Boys. You know what I mean? But that doesn't take away from reality. And it doesn't take away from how I truly feel about certain people, whether I'm a fan or not. I feel like Willie D is a narrative spreader. You know what I mean? He spreads narratives that are just completely unnecessary. You know what I mean? And I noticed that when you comment on his Instagram page, certain comments are censored. You know what I mean? And I think that's weird because I could type this same comment on another Instagram video and nothing will happen. But if you say certain words or say certain things under a Willie D post on Instagram, you will be censored. And it'll hit you with the hey, comments like this have been hidden before. Comments like this have been reported before. So I'm thinking to myself, why is the energy different on a Willie D video than the majority of other Instagram posts? That's the first point. The second point is I feel like Willie D's voice is entirely too powerful to never hold the black community accountable. If you go to Willie D's Instagram page, he's always spreading narratives about the police, white America. It's never anything that holds us accountable. Yes, I understand that racism still exists. Racism will always exist. I get that. But at the end of the day, with you having that voice in our community, we need people like you to hold us accountable when we are wrong. We are not always right as a community. You know what I'm saying? We are very imperfect. We have a lot of issues in our community. So the fact that you put forth the effort to avoid that type of accountability because you want to go at the police, you want to go at other things that are not that serious, but it helps spread your narrative. I feel like you're better than that, Willie D. I think you're a lot better than that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. And I had to unfollow you today. I unfollowed your Instagram today. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I followed you. I don't know how long I've been following your page because I've been a fan of your podcast since you started it. But it just reaches a point to where it's like, dude, I'm tired of seeing this. You know what I mean? When is Willie D going to hold our community accountable for the mistakes that we make? Because I believe in us. I believe that we could be a lot better than what we are. I believe that we should be better than what we are. But it's hard to get better when you avoid accountability and you're always blaming white people. It don't work like that. Every time you look for a cop-out, that's what you're going to continue doing. Sometimes we got to look in the mirror. We got to look in the mirror. And Willie D, you have a voice that's powerful enough that could help us look in the mirror. And that could inspire us to look in the mirror and become better as a whole. You know what I mean? So I feel like you spread narratives. I feel like you clickbait. And I feel like you're a part of certain groups that are protected, and I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there with this video. But just long story short, I believe that Willie D has a powerful voice, and I believe he needs to do better when it comes to holding our community more accountable for things that we do wrong, besides blaming white people. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel. Willie D, if you see this video, it's not personal. It's just from a fan perspective. But at the end of the day, if you want to have that conversation, we could do that. I'm not running from any type of smoke. I stand on everything I say. I feel like you're a legend in music, but when it comes to social media and your platform, you spread narratives. You spread narratives, and when people try to combat your narrative, we're censored. We're censored. You know what I mean? So that's just how I feel. If you're not familiar with Willie D, get familiar. You know what I mean? But that's just my thoughts. Y'all have a blessed day.